It's a very, very small group of people, many of them clueless.
Hi, everybody. It's Gene Simmons, and you're not. This is Kiss My Collectibles podcast, but you know that.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next episode of Kiss My Collectibles. I am one of your co-hosts, Jason Herndon, and with me, as always, is Joe Lalich.
Hey. What's going on?
How are you?
Oh, yeah. Couldn't be better. How are you?
Excited to be here, right?
Yeah, always. As always, excited to be here. Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And then joining us, our other esteemed co-host, Nicholas Buckley.
Oh my God! I'm trying to do the opposite of Joe's enthusiasm level. Yeah. I'm here!
All right, man.
Hello.
Then also joining us is our fourth esteemed co-host, John Five.
No, he just gets up and goes.
How many more episodes are you contracted to do?
That's right.
Exactly.
I am happy to be here.
Yeah.
I'm very happy to be here. Very happy.
We are very happy that you're here, man. You've really
mostly
really,
Jason.
Mostly Jason.
Yeah. Pathetic. So anyway,
I'm gonna start my own show called Kiss My Collectibles with a Z.
Yeah. Well, this show should already be called Kiss My Collectibles.
Oh God.
Yeah.
How is everyone?
I'm good.
Very good.
Yeah. It's been a minute, right?
It's been a while.
It's been a month and a half, I think, since we've released anything because Joe and Nicholas and Joe and I have been busy with other random projects. You might have, if you're in the groups or on our social medias, you've probably seen some of that stuff.
It's so funny. You're like Joe and Jason and Nicholas have all been busy with projects, and we have an international rock star out over here. Is like
getting there.
He's getting ready to go on world tours and put out records. And yeah, Joe and I have been busy. We don't have time for this.
Yeah. Who's on with us again?
That's right. What have you been up to, John? Five?
Yeah, John, what's up? Talk about the LA Rats for a second.
Yeah, we got a song that's doing really well at radio right now, and super proud of it with a bunch of my friends, with Nikki Sixx and Zombie and Tommy. And Tommy used to be in Zombie with us, so
and Ozzy's drummer too, wasn't he?
Yeah, and Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath, that's right.
Yeah. So, we got a call about doing a song for the movie Ice Road and with Liam Neeson, and I said, I'm a big Liam Neeson fan, so why not? And it went swimmingly, and the people really enjoy it. So, we're having a great time, and now I'm getting ready for tour. We're going to start, doing shows. We're going to start rehearsals in a few weeks, and then I'll do the show from the road.
Yes.
And we'll do what I picked up at our local toy stores or record stores or something.
It'll be fun.
You do it mid-set. Hang on, guys.
Yeah.
So, welcome. Right. It's like they're just scared.
Yeah.
Right.
What the hell are you doing?
Pictures of you side stage on your phone on eBay, right? Like, during somebody else's solo or something.
Yeah. Just about to play Thunderkiss. Hold on. I got 10 seconds to go on this auction.
Right.
Vamp, Rob.
1 second.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
hilarious.
Well, I've been super busy making stuff that just wastes my time, and I had to share this with you. This is something I made the other day. This is kind of like this thing sums up what goes on in my head 24/7. So this is a video. If you were to plug something into my head, this is exactly what you would see. You ready? And that's how I
shit.
spend time making things like that.
Trust us, everybody in YouTube world. We're as surprised as you are. By all. Oh boy.
I just hear that all the time. Yeah.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh boy. I don't even know what to do. What do we do now? Just go right into what's in the box?
No, we're not
Or-
going to do that
No.
first. No,
We're
I wanted to talk real quick. We need to use this platform for something.
Yeah,
Nicholas-
talk about what you guys have going on now.
Nicholas had it uploaded and then he took it down,
What did I take down?
or maybe the little
So what they're doing?
Jason.
Yeah,
John, you gotta.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
Damn.
Jason,
You
know what?
I'm trying to make room for
We're
today's
up
thing.
all
I'm
night.
late at it,
That's
so-
right.
We
I'm
sleep
just happy
all
to. I'm
day.
just happy to be here.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
if you're watching this show and you are in our social media stuff all around, you know that Joe and I, and Nicholas as well, we have a little record label, boutique record label called Kiss My Wax Records, and you guys know we've released the Ace records before, but we've kind of stepped out beyond Ace, and we actually we've now licensed 4 of Slaughter's 5 studio albums, and the first one went up for pre-sale a couple of weeks ago, and it is doing swimmingly well. And we just signed contracts for basically the rest of them, and we're doing these boutique box sets, limited edition, lots of stuff included, bonus records, demos, and all that jazz. There's still a few of those left. It's for Fear No Evil, their 3rd studio album that came out in 1995. I'd show you a picture of it, but it's not in here anymore. So anyway, but just quickly, just had to kiss my wife.
Jason, edit it in.
I don't
Go
wanna
back
do
to
any-
editing.
I'm done editing. So
Nicholas just had to have that video in, so it
That's
just
right.
kicked
That's
off.
Exactly. That stupid video took the place.
it got bumped. But yeah,
And now let's play a clip of John 5's #1 song. Oh, wait a minute. We can't. It's been fun.
But let's see Nicholas's clip again.
That's
Oh god.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, just short and sweet. Head to kissmywaxrecords.com and check it out. You can see all the information there, and or head to our website. Same thing, kissmywaxrecords.com, and
Yeah, putting some records out that haven't been out on vinyl before.
Yep.
Doing what we're calling the definitive edition, going back to the original source material as far back as we can. In this case, to the analog tapes, and mastering for vinyl, and really putting the love and effort into these releases. So yeah, it's going to be the box set will be cool. The standard release will be cool on colored vinyl. So yeah, we're excited to be doing it. And then again, thanks to the guys in Slaughter for letting us play a part in this thing. And they've been so cool with, kind of giving us, all the access to the stuff that they have in their vaults. And they've been just fantastic to work with. Can't say enough about those guys. So
that's right.
And I think looking at it, you can tell that you guys are just into the quality. Like everything about it is high quality. Like there's just down to the promo photos, the vinyl, and even the box. It looks really premium. And I just I think I'd love to see that kind of treatment given to a lot of bands, because there's a lot of bands whose albums they've come out and they've done well or they haven't done well and just kind of get passed by. But it's nice to actually revisit an era. It doesn't matter if it's Slaughter or whatever, just to jump back into an era of a band and just really take a deep dive into like an album that may not have been the biggest seller, at the time.
That's right.
So it's nice.
That's right. That's right.
Like there's no tomorrow, living like there's no
So that's that. So let's move into Nicholas. What are we doing now? Let's do.
We can do some new stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do some new stuff. Show that clip.
Okay. So there's a few things that have come out here. First of all,
You're not going to show the video? Did you delete that video too?
no.
Where's our intro?
It's in there somewhere.
You're so out of
Hang on.
Let's just go.
Confession. No.
There
It's
we
good
go.
to be professional.
Yep. Okay. So the first thing is, when I think of KISS fans, I think of health and fitness.
Loneliness and cheeseburgers are a dangerous mix.
That's me.
so there's Smart Shake have come out with their. You've heard of these things for protein shakes and that. So you just mix them up and shake them up. So there's this for if you want to
mix it up.
Yeah, mix it
up.
Oh, hang on, I just got to edit that video now.
Yeah, right.
So there's that out for your bodybuilding KISS fans. Haven't seen too many of those, but I'm sure they're out there somewhere. The next one, I was actually going to get Joe's counsel on. They brought another range of comic books out, and they are KISS Phantom Obsession. Nothing to do with the Phantom Menace, I think. But what do you think of these modern day covers, Joe? Like, you're a huge comic book fan. Is this top end graphics? Is this really bottom end? Like, what would a comic book fan think of the art in these? No, bad. Okay.
Joe doesn't like anything.
No.
Yeah, I don't like anything.
Yeah.
No.
No, but seriously, let's have
including you, Jason.
I'm
Have a
aware.
look. Like maybe not the one on the right, but like if this wasn't KISS, is that good comic art or is that bad comic art?
I would say the one on the left is the one that's closest to being, kind of graphically and visually interesting. The other two, these are just opinions, everybody.
Sure.
Yeah.
And the one in the middle, the one on the right, not so much.
Mm.
So.
And then
I think they're really great. I look at that looks really good. I think.
Yeah. That's
So-
a great style.
So seriously, Joe, I mean, I'm just curious.
Yeah.
What? Throw those three back up there again, Nicholas. What? Why do you gravitate towards the one on the left and away from the ones on the right? What?
It has its own voice, and it's not using a lot of Photoshop trickery to try and get by. The other two, especially the one in the center, has like all those stars and all the glows and all that stuff, and I can't even really tell what's going on. Is that Peter in the middle left or the Catman in the middle left? Like I can barely see his face. And the star is super tiny on Paul there, and it's just not working for me. There's like a gravitas or something interesting happening on the left hand side. There's like a weight to that, and it looks cooler. Like those are cooler, more imposing figures to me. And then the one on the right, yeah,
That's as bad, but there's what do you think of this one then? Do you like?
I like that a lot.
It's a very vintagey kind of style, almost to be.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Silence from Joe.
I like that.
It's interesting.
What did you guys just do? You just muted me. I can't hear anything.
You can't hear us?
No.
It was the Phantom that muted Joe.
That's right.
Phantom sound.
I got you now.
Okay.
I'm back.
It's
Yeah.
probably because your AirPods went and connected with some other 19 devices you have near you. Right?
That's right. That's
It
right.
happens every time we're on the phone.
Yeah. So anyway, that's it for me.
I'll rush through these. The next one is the Cubles. This new Destroyer Cubles. I quite like these little things. You make them yourself, little fold-up boxy things. Now these are the same as the ones that came out last year, but they've got a kind of Destroyer theme in the background, so they're actually the same figures again. But I don't mind these. It'd be cool to have a little Gene one sitting on your desk or something. I like the squareness. What does everyone else think?
To smash, I can't stand them.
No.
No, I don't like any of that kind of kitschy kind of stuff. Not my thing.
The next one, I think this was more throwing up the question: is what kind of collector now? Are there people still out there who are collecting everything, and is there people who are collecting all the kind of the tchotchkes, like the magnets and the license plates, and are there people who collect it all?
I mean, hey, there you are.
I'll just talk over you.
Which direction?
We can all talk. Oh, it's ridiculous.
Joe, the other way.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Anyway,
I don't know how you could collect everything, Nicholas. I mean, I know George. I know George tries, our friend George, and but I just don't know how you could collect everything. It's just I don't even know how you guys keep up with it on everything Kiss.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
unbelievable.
If I don't update the site, I end up having like about 40 things to add to it, like in a couple of weeks. So, because it's
unbelievable.
Tom and Ron and George just scour the internet for things. It's always coming in.
Right.
The last thing that I want to show you was, and they do this a lot actually, which is obviously you got your calendars, which are whatever, the same kind of photos that you have you almost feel like it's the same cover shot with a different background every year. But they've now started the last few years doing like special edition ones like this. Oops. And it's like a so it's unmasked theme, but really the only unmasked theme is the box, and that's not an album there. That's actually the cover. And you can see they've sort of done like a comic book kind of theme with the new pictures in there.
I see.
I don't know. I suppose they're trying something different. They've probably been given a list of stuff, a list of pictures to do. It's interesting. Someone pointed out, is this the very first time that you've got two spacemen on the one piece of merchandise?
That's interesting.
I'm shocked. It's Tommy, illustration, and Ace.
Ace.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hmm.
John
Interesting.
5 is enthralled.
Can I just join after New Confessions is over?
Yeah, bring me in later.
Can I please go on tour, please?
Anyway,
Please.
that's Confessions. Make of it what you will. If you like it, it's great. We support collecting. Whatever you like to collect is whatever you like to collect. We sometimes make fun of it we just like to be silly about things anyway. So yes,
we make no more fun of anything than we make of ourselves. So as everybody knows.
Yeah, I wouldn't collect many.
All right, so what's up next?
I'm gonna open it.
Oh, what's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
It's funny. I just watched that movie with my son. He never saw it before. And at that scene, that's the huge scene of the movie. I was laughing. And he's like,
ruined it forever.
I'm going to sleep with my door completely locked tonight.
Yeah.
I've ruined that scene for anybody.
I was
who's
like,
watched
cigar.
That is hilarious.
The light swinging over your head.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, that's great.
Oh, boy.
All right, who wants to go first?
I'm not going, so everybody else go. How's that?
You just told me you had records.
No, I had told you before. I have a stack over here that I'm not sure anything that I've shown on the show. So I have to do a better job of
Joe got
corralling
records.
it. You guys just go ahead. I got a couple of things, but yes.
Nicholas, what do you
I
got?
just like ship this one.
Yeah, right. I had another.
It's like it takes half your hand. You almost go into this other world.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm going to show because I'm a bit Rain Man-like, and I go down my little avenue of where I'm collecting. So at the moment, I'm collecting more promo ads. So I'll just share a few of the little ones I got in. This is not actually a promo ad. This one's a little one from, where's this from? Village People next Sunday. Take my glasses off. What does it say? New York. So this must be from somewhere in New York. Look at that. Nice iron-on.
Oh, I was like, why is the logo backwards?
Yeah. Yes, White Sox. It's sick. The other band, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. But I also could have read New York Daily News, so that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
So I didn't read
That's really cool. So that
That's
promo
super cool.
ad,
I love that.
that promo ad has an iron on it with it.
Yeah, I mean, Australia did about 20 of them in all their newspapers, and
that's great.
And there is with Eric. But yeah, like you don't usually get a color one; they're usually always black and white. So that'd be a nice one. I mean, if I got 2 of them, I'd actually attempt to do the iron-on thing.
Of course you would.
Yeah, why not? Well, actually, as when I visited John in LA, and I had these. I'd put my 2 what are they called? Those little Coca-Cola Kiss shrinky things. And I'd put them on top of each other, and that, unfortunately, in time they imprinted on each other and got ruined. So then John just said, "Hey, I got a whole bunch," and he gave me some really nice mint ones to collect. So I thought, what will I do with the other ones? And I actually put them in the oven and did it like a kid would in 1980. So I got these little shrunken up keychain things.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so but it doesn't work perfectly. Like you think it's going to be this perfect little keychain, and they're all like warped, and it doesn't look like that. Unless I'm just shit at cooking. But 2 more things which I think you'll like. This one is just came in. I've shared this on the intranet, but this is Italian with the Elder with Santa Claus.
Oh, wow, that's rad. Is that Santa?
That is Santa.
That
yeah.
is so cool.
Ho, ho, ho.
I am an elf. So yeah,
I am just an elf.
You stick your eye out.
Yes, exactly. But it's weird. They decided to come up with they've done an outline, as you can see in yellow, of the.
That's so cool. I love that.
They got that guy on there. And another reason, I won't take it out, but another reason it's so rare is on the other side is a rare AC/DC ad. So I'm sure even the few remaining copies of the AC/DC collectors also going after it. And I find that a lot with ones that I'm missing of promo ads is the reason I can't. There's these ones that ran in for Dynasty in, I think, Sounds magazine. So they happen just a different page. There's one, a picture of just Gene's face and says Dynasty, and Paul's face, but the Peter one is on the reverse of a rare Sid Vicious ad. So the Sex Pistols collectors have got it. So I've got all 3, and it's hard to find.
That's so cool. That Elder is great.
Unless I can find the whole newspaper, but at the moment you always see them for sale. Not even for that much. They're not super rare, but the Peter one's rarer just because it's on the reverse of something else. And this is super rare, and I've got to be careful not to rip this because I've ripped things before when I'm too enthusiastic. But have a look at this. Amazing.
Oh, I know that piece.
Yeah. This is beautiful. Look at this illustration here. It's so 70s.
So
I even love this British tagline. Kiss albums coming at you one at a time. And this is from a newspaper called Pop Star Weekly. It only ran for 2 years, 1978 and 1979, and folded. So it tried to be a bit more of a poppier version than, say, Sounds, Enemy, and what's the other one? Melody Maker. Yeah.
What country is that?
Britain.
That's
the British.
Yeah. UK.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
So cool.
So
that is so cool.
Never
but
seen it.
now I need 2 for my folio because I don't want to cut it and put it on 2 pages. So I can only.
Oh my God! If you do that, I'll never come on the show. I know you don't care if I ever come on the show.
I do. Don't cut it.
That would be a bum.
No, I'm not.
Oh my God! I'd be so crushed.
My trimming days are over, people.
So, yeah. So was that you said that was rare? So that was tough to track down, huh?
Well, only because the newspaper was barely out, and they tried to do their own pop version of.
I would love to find that.
It's beautiful. Yeah, it just never comes up.
So cool.
Yeah, managed to score it. So that's what was in multiple boxes. Yeah, not the box, but boxes.
Me or you, John?
Go ahead. I don't have anything.
You don't. That's not true. I saw you grab a couple of things.
I'm kidding.
I actually got a whole bunch of stuff. What, Joe?
Nothing. It's comedy of the mind. I'm just over here enjoying the show as always.
Joe's over there like this.
Finally!
Finally, that's what I
Finally!
said when it was on. Finally.
Ah. Who's
And
that?
of course, Nicholas's
That's,
phone's
that's
ringing.
my work. That's my work. Yes, I'm busy working on that piece of graphic
That's
design.
right. You are, of course, fired.
And as everyone knows, we're taping today on a Sunday, aren't we? We're on a Sunday.
Oh yeah, Sunday. Sure. Yeah. So, I actually have gotten a bunch of little things in, but I'm only going to show a couple, just so to spread them out. So I got on to some Japanese Yahoo auctions and found some posters, and I got a bunch, but I'll just show this one. It's tough.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Nice. I love that shoe.
Solo me, Nicholas.
Oh, sorry.
Solo.
Sorry. Oh, I just hit remove. Sorry. I'm so out of practice. Wait.
Professional, guys.
Like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
Pull the like
Never happens on three sides.
on the other side, Jason.
Do what?
That's so great. Look at the condition. It's really nice.
It really has some few little issues up at the top, and I'll show you. But it's got this. This
Explain where that's from, Jason, to the
this
people.
is from Japan.
Okay.
It does
Yep.
have that.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I don't know a ton of details about it. And I believe we showed it on our Japanese vinyl episode.
Yeah.
Did we? So,
Yeah.
What, John? Can you?
I think that was a
It's a Victor promo
poster that came with, I believe, Rock and Roll Over.
Rock and Roll Over.
I mean, if you framed that, you could just put a bit of black paper behind it, and it would be fine.
It's so great. That's awesome,
lovely.
dude.
I love it.
Very cool.
So this, I don't know too much, but they're slightly different. Those early version of the boots, like got more black on them or something. I love those. Or is it his costume's got to be a bit more black?
It's super cool. Super cool.
Yeah, it's there was a guy selling, not all of them, but probably 12 different promo posters, and I bid on every one of them, and I got this one and like 3 or 4 non-makeup ones. I missed out on all the other ones, so I was bummed because they always end when I'm asleep because they're Japanese Yahoo auctions. So
Which other ones were up there? Do you know, Jason?
Yeah, there was the Love Gun was up there. The Dynasty was up there.
You can't do remote bidding?
I'm sure I could, and I could have done sniping too, but I have to be careful. I don't have unlimited funds, so I pretty much bid what I can.
You look at behind you. I don't have unlimited funds.
I sold a lot of things to get a lot of this stuff, and in fact, my last what's in the box I'm going to talk about was something that John kind of helped me with. So there was actually, no, there's 2 more things I got to show. So just quick, I'll try to do quick stories on this because I know we have a lot coming up. So one of the things that I have always wanted to find ever since it was in, everybody get their glasses ready. I saw it in Danny Dabbs's house. Was the Destroyer mobile, which we'll talk about because a lot of people call it a Hotter Than Hell mobile. People call it an Originals mobile, but
in Australia we call it a mobile.
Mobile, that's right. But the thing has the Destroyer album cover on the bottom of it, so it can't be a Hotter Than Hell mobile. So anyway, we'll talk about it more when we get to it. But there was a guy that was selling off his collection in the Kollectibles group. He put half of that mobile up, and I bought it. And then I immediately put up a post asking if anybody had the bottom piece. And somebody reached out to me and said, I've got the whole thing. I'll be willing to sell it. He sent me pictures. It was in better condition. So I ended up buying that and selling immediately this other piece for what I had in it. And then I took that money, and somebody else had offered me something else that I'm about to show you. And John was asking me about the, we'll call it the Straight Jacket Dynasty misprint, but it's really
that's not a straight jacket. That's the skivvies cover.
Right.
They were in spandex. That's not a straight jacket.
Yep. And so John got that this week. He purchased that for me, and I took all that money and piled it up. Click here for the. And I got something that I've always wanted to get.
Yes. That's amazing.
Come on, clap, everybody.
That's incredible.
That's awesome, dude. Congratulations. That is a beautiful, beautiful piece.
Couldn't
Congrats.
have done it without you, my friend. Absolutely
Dude,
could
it's
not have done it
so
without you.
Cool.
So-
Thank you.
So for the people,
This was Jason when he got it.
Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah! Can you feel that, buddy? Huh? 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 I have exorcised the demons. This house is clear.
that's right. That's right.
It's
So anyway,
great,
For
dude.
those listening, I finally got, and it's a pretty great condition, copy of the first album promo poster,
I love it.
and I just can't believe that I have this. So thank you, John, and to all the
Are you going to hang that up somewhere? Are you
Oh,
going
yeah.
to hang that one on the wall? Aren't you?
It's framed. It was already hung up over here. I just took it down to show. So
I love that. That's the favorite. That's my favorite thing that you have.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
so cool.
Thank you.
So great. Congrats.
And we'll talk about the Destroyer mobile when we get to the actual Destroyer
I
mobile.
like there's an arrow which just keeps creeping into frame because of the
It's the
fan
solo-
on it. It's just like floating there.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Here it comes back again.
We still have a 6-hour in-store promo show.
This is so slow.
So, all right, John, what do you have?
Okay, so let's see. This is, I love the Japanese songbooks and, well, anything of the Japanese Kiss collectibles. But this one is real hard to find. So it's the Rock Drum Sounds. And it's a bunch of different songs in this sumbitch. And this one has Shout It Out Loud and Detroit Rock City. And I actually showed Peter this, and he's never seen it before. And he was like, whoa, that is so cool. And it's 77.
It's thick. Like it's got a lot in it.
Is that the only Kiss photo on it? Is the cover?
No, there's some more
more?
pictures of Peter in here, but not
Right.
many. I mean, there's everybody's in here. There's a bunch of everybody in here.
Never seen
Cream
that. That's
and
incredible.
Cream and ELO and everybody. Pretty
That's
cool.
Incredible. Never seen it.
It's great. It's great.
And then I got this guy, but
What color is it?
I know that's the thing. we all see the orange. We sometimes see the red, and we sometimes see the black. But this one is
Purple.
well, it's kind of like a brownish.
Oh, is it
type of-
brown? Looks.
type of thing? Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
Very-
cool
Wow.
and very comfy.
So, how does it smell?
It smells like 1976.
It smells terrible. It
Smells
smells
like mildew.
awful. Yeah, but super
washer.
happy.
So, do you have all the colors now?
No, I am missing. I think there's like a light blue, and I believe there is a. Yes, exactly. There's a light blue, and I think there's a purple as well. Or this could be like that kind of. It's like I don't know. It's tough.
On! Double rainbow all the way across the sky! Oh my god!
Look at all the colors.
All right, so let's go ahead and move into it because it's probably going to take a little time. But and I didn't introduce it at the first of the episode, but we are going to discuss mostly in-store promotional items. So items that were used to hang in the store, or given out at the store, something to promote the records. And we're going to do those for, I guess, mostly U.S. and up through creatures, I assume. So let's get into it. Shall we start at the first album? I mean, I showed the first album promo poster. This wasn't really something that I don't guess they. I mean, did they display this thing in the stores, or? I mean, I know they gave them out. They sent them out with promotional materials to all sorts of places.
I saw them hung up at, not personally, but pictures in Warner Brothers, like records.
Right.
Like there was a bunch there and stuff like that. But yeah, you see them in record stores, like when they're, like kids are around or something. You see them in the background, which is rad.
So yeah, so we'll call this, the first album promo poster, and this would be in a store for sure. You would see this.
Yeah.
It's funny. We're all kind of jaded at this point. Obviously, we've seen that image so many times. We've seen the band so many times. But man, could you imagine being a little kid at that time and really anybody walking into a store and seeing that image? It's just so incredibly striking.
Yes.
It's so perfectly conceived. And they've talked about how it almost kind of happened. We're going to put the makeup on by accident, kind of thing. And that is just like. It's just perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
Yeah, it's
I
amazing.
agree with you completely. I mean, it's a stunning image to look at, and
it's scary enough to get some people riled up. It's cool enough to get kids interested. All that kind of. I mean, it's so interesting to be able to look at that. It's like when you see your favorite movie and you tell somebody else to watch it, and you're like, oh man, you get to watch that. You get to watch it like you've never seen it before, so you get to experience it for the first time. But man, people having seen that back in the day, that just had to have been mind blowing for some people.
It would be awesome to see it with fresh eyes, because this would have been something that I personally wouldn't have seen until probably the later '80s.
Oh yeah,
personally at my age, or maybe even the early '90s, but definitely the later.
That's
80s.
Probably when I first saw it. Yeah.
Any of you? When's the first time you remember seeing it, John?
Well, I saw that image. Like in probably '77 or something like that. I mean, that image was around everywhere. Now, my sister's boyfriend. My sister's much older than me, but she had a boyfriend that worked at Warner Brothers Records in Burbank, and I'll talk about it later, but he would send me all sorts of really, really cool stuff. He knew I liked Kiss, but it was like, he would send me everything, like Talking Heads or whatever it was, anything they had, and he would send these care packages to me.
That's great.
That's incredible. But I would just love, for like a 10-year-old, my 10-year-old self to be able to see that for the first time, because by the time I saw it, or by the time I remember seeing it, the makeup had already come off, the band was a different band, and they were goofy in the mid '80s, not musically so much, but how they acted, you got to see more of them. Their personal lives.
This is the darker, earlier black and leather and silver, and that's it kind of version of the band.
And you knew nothing about their personal lives, which changes your perspective on images that you see. So
even the internet too has done it. Has changed the course of everything, because I remember when I was a kid trying to find images of the band in makeup, and it was tough. You just didn't see them very often like that, unless there was like a magazine or a friend had something, so all that stuff. Yeah, just those original images are just so striking and cool.
Right. So that's probably it for like store promotional stuff for the first album. Is there anything that anybody else?
No, I think that's it for store promo. Uh-oh.
What is that?
Someone has an idea.
You sank my battleship.
So, all right. So let's move on to Hotter Than Hell. So what do we have for promotional material for Hotter Than Hell?
I would say, let's see, maybe, I don't know if
the calendar.
Maybe the calendar.
Yeah. And so, what do we know about this specifically? Was it mailed out? Was it this kind of the same thing as the promo poster? Was it mailed out to,
I think. Well, I've seen it in the Dress to Kill press kit.
Right.
So, but who knows?
Isn't it often folded up much small? Like, aren't there a lot more folds in it typically when you see it?
Yes, there's folds aplenty. That's for sure.
Yeah, so way more than the original, than the poster that you just showed, the original in-store or the original promo poster, right? That's
Correct.
Only folded in a couple of times. This one's folded a ton. most times
Yeah.
you see it, right?
Yes,
I mean,
exactly.
they obviously just threw it into the Just to Kill promo because that one came out in March, so that'd be sort of old for the 1975 calendar. That starts at obviously January,
Right.
February. So obviously it must have been a very late kind of. I mean, how early do you put out calendars? When was Hot? I can't even remember when Hotter Than Hell came out. It was the tail end of '74, I think, wasn't it?
Right.
The second half. So
Right.
yeah, it must be definitely linked to Hotter Than Hell in some ways, but we haven't found it slipped into albums. We haven't found it. I don't think I've ever seen it actually in a Hotter Than Hell press kit. I've only seen it, like as John said, in Dress to Kill press kit, strangely.
Right.
So I'm not too sure where that would have appeared. Would you have hung up? Would you have hung it up in a record store? I don't know.
Probably not, but
Maybe it's
They
just
probably had them in radio stations and
That's
things
what
like
I was
that.
going to say. With the
Yeah.
calendar aspect. Yeah.
that's right. You send it to people that are working at a desk, and they have a reason to use it. It's hanging up on their wall. It's kind of like a paperweight and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So just a promotional item, not in store necessarily, but a major promotional item for Hotter Than Hell. And I also believe, wasn't there a book of matches as well?
Yes, there is a Hotter Than Hell matches as well.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
I don't
So,
put it at hand, so yeah.
so anyway, all right. Well, we'll move on to Dress to Kill, and
Dress to Kill. Now, I guess this is where the first, mobile.
That's how we say it in the North, right? J5.
Yeah,
Mobile.
Mobile, Alabama.
Mobile, Alabama. So
Well,
let's
for
see if I
us-
can do this.
Yeah, there it is. So
Let's see. Can you get that?
Yeah.
which is this?
So-
I'll just solo it up as well. So that's what
Yeah.
it looks.
So
Hanging
there's three pieces to this sumbitch,
Uh-huh.
and pretty cool.
Now this existed as a promo poster, the same, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
So here's the promo poster, but what's cool about the mobile
Maybe.
is
Thanks, Nicholas.
it's double-sided.
Oh, really? I've
Yeah,
never
let's
seen
see.
one in person.
If you can,
Oh, so it can just swing around and be hanging, and you can.
let's see if you can see this.
Oh, right higher.
Can you see that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so it's got Kiss
Yeah,
on.
it's got the KISS logos on the back.
Yeah, because it would spin around in the store, obviously.
And now it's three pieces. So the top and the middle and the bottom are separate from each other, and do they hang together with like a your string?
Yeah, with a little strang.
You can see in this piece that I got, you can see the hole in the top and the bottom which connects them there. So, yeah.
Interesting. So like that. So
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry, guys.
Cool. Well, what are you sorry about?
I'm just putting some light on the subject, if you will.
Yeah. Look at that, guys. Look at John
So-
behind him. Incredible. Incredible.
So that I guess would be the first one of the swinging promos.
That's amazing. This is amazing.
Yeah.
The swinging-
Swinging promos. That's the name of my band.
I love it. Bass player with the swinging promos.
The swinging promos.
That's right. So we had a poster and we had that 3-piece mobile. So
Yeah.
that's excellent. Anything else for Dress to Kill?
I think that's
think
it. I mean, obviously, promo ads and promo posters are all designed the same way. So
Sure.
yeah, that yellow and black press kit has the same as we showed in the other episode. Same yellow and black theme. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So Alive. Let's move to Alive. What promotional material was there for Alive?
There was this, which is a record divider.
Yeah.
It was quite nice. Do you have that one, John?
That's the one I'm missing. I have the Alive 2. So there's a Rock and Roll Over, a Alive, and a Alive 2.
Right.
Yep. Yeah.
So if you want to show the thing at the bottom.
Yeah. John 5 needs this. throw the picture up.
Someone's actually going to call that number, and it's just made up. So
No, but it's me. Hello.
Yeah. Go for J5.
Go for J5.
That's great. And so was there anything else for Alive? as far as
Alive
in-store?
didn't have much of anything.
Yeah, it's like
actually.
no press kit, no real press kit. I mean,
No,
there's
As
yeah,
we
there
all
was-
know, they had tanked, and they were like, "Oh my God, what are we gonna do?" Not able to put any money toward the band. So yeah, there you go.
So many different promo ads, like lots and lots of promo ads, so of different styles. So
Yeah.
there was money, but obviously just going straight into magazines and not
Right,
into
sure.
stores. It's interesting they
Interesting.
were
Yeah.
pumping it into stores for such
Yeah,
a run.
different media buy. Yeah.
But you would imagine once it was a huge hit, you would have thought you would have seen them hanging everywhere. Something
Right.
strange. There wasn't.
Yep.
So next,
Been everywhere.
is it
Next.
Destroyer original thing?
Destroyer.
that's how it goes. Destroyer. So what do we have for Destroyer?
Destroyer, we have, let's see if I can show it. Now, this, like I was saying before, is the, sorry guys, I'm so bad at this, but this one is the original that I got from my sister's boyfriend.
Wow,
And
that's great.
That's the only thing I have from being a kid. That's the
No
only
way,
thing.
really?
Yeah.
Did he work for a record store?
He worked at Warner Brothers Records. So that was spinning in his office, and there it is.
So let's talk.
And
On the
yeah,
mic,
that
Jason.
Do what?
Get on the mic.
God, sorry.
get on the mic.
So seriously, so this was, my other what's in the box. So I just obtained this as well. So but let's talk about it a little bit, because it turned into a heated debate over in the group, because people are calling this a hotter
There's a
than hell.
destroyer mobile.
Right. People
Not a
call it,
straight jacket mobile.
people are calling it hotter than hell because it uses hotter than hell. People are calling it the originals because it has this explosion here, but it advertises these records, and there's
Right.
Destroyer, which by the way has a green background.
Right. I love the green background.
It's
I think
crazy,
it
isn't
looks
it?
really good.
So I don't see how you can call this anything but a Destroyer mobile.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
hotter than
destroyer
hell.
mobile.
It's a hotter than hell mobile.
9999999.
I mean, I think in some ways it's just a Kiss 1976. It's not really any album, so it's just
True.
promoted. It's a catalog, you'd call it probably.
True, absolutely.
Yeah,
And another key feature is, and we're probably never going to be able to see it, but on the underside of this thing here, it says 1975 Casablanca, right? Instead of 76. So
That's the debate.
that's what causes the debate. Although I don't know why.
It can't come out in 76 or 75 with a Destroyer thing on there.
That is correct, and that's
You
the whole
almost
point.
you almost wonder if it's used material from something earlier, obviously with an earlier copyright on it, that they have then somehow, glued, pasted, done whatever they've had to do at the printer. Maybe they had some of those things left over for something. I don't know. It's interesting though.
It's no telling.
Yeah.
But I would say that falls squarely in early 76 is what I would think. So,
Well,
Well,
even in early 76, they just had Destroyer coming soon. They didn't even have the art. Then there was that earlier art that Ken Kelly had, the smoke coming. So there's no way that version of the art would have been even ready.
You're right.
It just couldn't happen.
Right. So, anything else for Destroyer?
Now for Destroyer, we have I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but let's see if I can do this. Oh my God!
Jason, do you want to solo?
See that Destroyer at the top?
Oh,
shit!
Yeah.
Hold on. There it
I
is.
see that. Yep.
Yeah.
So that is a flat, but
right.
it has different markings in the corner, which you can see on Knights in Satan's Service. But I believe it says at the bottom a coin, 1976, and that is it's that famous picture of them in New York, and it has all those. It's when Destroyer's out, and it has all the album flats and all the guys are standing in front of it, or Peter's standing in front of it.
Right.
So those are pretty tough to come by, but how it's like not just an album cut is because it says at the bottom, according 1976.
That's
Oh,
excellent.
there is one more. Remember, Mark Cicchini has that Destroyer poster. You know which one I'm talking about? There's that. It's kind of
Yes.
going on at an angle. The word Destroyer. Do you
have that, John?
picture this, people? I'm
Is it
just-
this? Hold on, let's see. I don't know if I can show this like this. Is it this one? Son of a bitch.
Hang on, I'll see if I can. While you keep talking, I'll see if I can.
That
find
is one. It's
Yeah,
kind of,
'cause
it's kind of a
even new-
it's kind of a Destroyer tour. It also has the originals.
Right. So there's that, and then there's.
But yeah, I know what Nicholas is talking about.
Yeah. Does
then
it
that
say?
No,
I can't remember if it says Destroyer or if
it says Destroyer, catty cornered. You're right.
Yeah, and it looks totally different in design.
Oh, does it say like out now or something like that?
Yeah,
I think it's something like that.
if I can find it while we're doing. Photos.
So you don't have that poster, John?
I get to see which one Nicholas is talking about.
Yeah.
I can see it in my head.
Talk amongst yourselves. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
So yeah, those flats though. I mean, you would think they'd be all over the place, but I guess people just tossed them.
Yeah.
But you'll see like the Love Gun one, you'll see the Creatures one or the Dynasty one, but it's really tough to see that Destroyer flat around.
Right.
I think
Those are pretty cool.
Jason will have to do one edit to put this in because I can't find it while we're talking, unfortunately. So, yeah,
I
you
will
can
have
throw
to do
that up
one
there.
edit.
Hmm?
I'll have to do one. Oh, one edit. I see.
Well, I could drop something in here. Yeah.
I see.
I can't find it. At the minute, so.
Oh well. So there is a Destroyer poster.
And it looks really cool.
It looks like if I find this on the
Yeah, it looks like yeah.
that. So
Trust us, it looks really cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And here it is.
all right. So do we move to Rock and Roll Over now, or originals? Good answer.
It's originals or
Originals? What do we have for originals? It's that thing I just showed, kind of showing the originals.
oh, there's that poster, the Canadian poster, the originals.
Oh yeah, fuck the Quality Records one.
There's
I don't
Quality
have that.
Records promo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nicholas doesn't have it in here to
No,
show.
Oh, because I didn't think we were doing posters, so I haven't got pictures of many posters. It was
I
just
see.
thrown
Yeah, I
away.
thought we were just doing
Yeah.
mobiles.
Okay.
Well, you have
Mobiles.
Mobiles.
you have this listed as Rock and Roll Over Canada, but is that not the originals?
It's on both sides. The other side says that middle triangle bit says Rock and Roll Over on the Quality Records. So it says Rock and Roll Over one side, the original's the other side. I think from memory.
I don't.
I don't have. Yeah, I'm sure.
Who has that? I mean, that's crazy. I don't know anybody that owns that.
You had to have gotten a picture of it somewhere. Where'd you get the picture?
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't.
Photoshop.
So you're saying the other side of that has Rock and Roll Over?
Almost certain.
Okay.
So it either does or yeah, it doesn't.
Okay. Well,
From memory, I'm trying to remember what. Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, you can just play.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
I'll have to look at the end. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. It has Rock and Roll Over on the other side.
we're almost certain about things.
But seriously, I don't know one person with that. I've never, and we talk to a lot of people that collect. I've never known one person that goes, "Oh yeah, I have that. Here it is."
Wow. And the Quality Records poster is almost as hard to find. And,
Yeah.
Crazy.
I used to have it.
It's crazy. We all talk about it, and it comes up almost every show. But for this being in this sort of elite group of KISS collectors, and that there's still things that we can't put our hands on, we haven't seen, things that still come out of the woodwork. It's mind blowing. It's like shoveling sand, right?
Yep.
Shoveling sand, my friends. Shoveling sand.
I mean, some of the stuff, there may only be one copy left. You know, all the stores threw it out, the ones that even put it up, and then one person saved it, and the rest are gone. There is
because stores didn't care. I mean, Jason, you know, you had stuff come in all the time. And you're like, you know,
I cannot tell you how many promotional mobiles and posters and crap, because in the 90s and the mobiles and 2000s, just inundated with POP promotional material for everything that came out.
Yeah.
And, you know, there was more in the back room than there was up on the walls. You know, wouldn't even just kind of open it up and go, oh, that's Mariah Carey. I'm not putting that, you know, I have a metal store, you know. It just throw it away, and that stuff's worth all kinds of money, you know.
And now you don't get promo anything.
You don't know. They don't even make it.
No.
Yeah, okay. It's over with. See, we used to have these field marketing reps used to go around for all the labels. And they would be assigned certain territories, and they would go to every record store, and they would check to make sure you had stock on stuff and suggest, you know, things. If you didn't, they would bring you all your promo CDs, and they would drop off all kinds of posters. And I have piles of stuff from the 90s and 2000s that I kept from.
There's not a lot of record stores.
Well, I mean, that's a common misconception. There's probably about 3,500, 4,000 stores now. I mean,
big chains.
No, there's no chains left.
Right, big chains were, like Virgin, where they would have just plastered this stuff everywhere, and they had 3 floors, and they had the opportunity to show it. Yeah,
you had the record companies calling, like Virgin or Tower or something, saying, "Hey, put up our thing," and you know that stuff.
I mean, you remember walking into those things. It was just because they were so big, you'd just be like a sea of. You didn't even know what to look at. So those kind of things would direct your eye over to certain areas. Like where's kids, you see something over there, it's from a distance.
I worked for mom and pop record stores, small record stores, and we were inundated the same way as the big guys were, and we got just as much promotional material. But now, you know, stores like Joe, they call us up and say, where can I get, you know, POP is what it was called, you know, point of purchase material. And I'm like, you used to be able to say, well, you can go to there's a Sony POP division or a Universal POP division. Those don't exist anymore because they don't make the stuff anymore. So
in the 2 years we've had the store, we've gotten one point of purchase piece, and that was the White Stripes for their White Stripes greatest hits. It was a standee for the White Stripes. Right. Other than that, not one piece of anything. No posters, no flats, no materials of any kind.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So
yeah, and you would think for the bigger artists like Taylor Swift coming out with a record, or something massive coming out, you would still think that they would put that stuff out there. Nothing. Not
or if they do it so limitedly, and they'll just send it to like Amoeba in California and Zia in, you know, Arizona, and, you know, Bull Moose in Maine. The shops that still have 4, 5, 6, 10 stores or something like that. But
the chains.
Newberry.
And,
that kind of stuff. Yeah. They just don't. So, all right, let's move. Let's just go to Rock and Roll Over. So
yeah, that one. I don't think there's any mobiles.
Well, there's a sign, isn't there? So, you know.
Yeah.
Appreciate the copyright strike there. Good Lord, how much of that were you going to play?
No. Well, I just realized I must have grabbed the long version because it's meant to cut out. Going, how long does this thing go for? I cut this way. I saw the sign.
I think the Rock and Roll Over sign, as we're calling it, I always thought that was like a bus display.
Actually,
there you go.
I did a bit of research. Have a look at this with Donna Summer and Neil Bogart. Look at that.
Oh, that's awesome.
There you go.
So
that's chill.
So
not Buzz. The version that I've seen, that someone's obviously trimmed that or made that go round, but you can see the original there.
Yeah. And I am almost certain there is a long poster of that too.
Right. That which I thought was the bus display.
Could be.
Yeah, maybe there is. Yeah.
but it's a long poster. That's a great picture, Nicholas.
That's a great picture.
Yeah. And so we also have the Rock and Roll Over LP divider.
She said.
That's right.
And you have that, John?
Yeah, it's over in the other case, but if you want me to go get it, I will.
Is that a Rock and Roll Over LP divider?
I think it's just catalog. I mean, really, it's. I mean, Rock and Roll Over is the latest, but I just think you'd almost call these catalog. You know, it's just here's where all the Kiss ones are.
Right.
But most assuredly came out during that time period, obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. That's all for that one, isn't it?
I guess.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah,
so
there was, which is weird because they were so huge. I would think there'd be tons.
Yeah,
of
this
stuff,
would be the one where you would think it would really take off. You know.
Yeah, it's a head scratcher.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just imagine how cool a Rock and Roll Over mobile could have been.
And it just seems to work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, even they could have done like a pinwheel thing where it was kind of like in between and it spun and as it moved around, there's so many cool mobile ideas.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, Nicholas.
Yeah.
We're going to do it the whole show.
Well, yeah, we also just called them hangers as well. It was called hangers. So.
Thank you.
Which actually, that song's actually been retitled Hanger 14 recently. So,
oh my God. That's terrible.
Yes. No.
Who's calling in now, boys and girls?
I didn't even get to my youth in Asia joke. Anyway.
I'm trying to use the phone.
Oh boy! All right, what's next?
Love Gun is next. So John's got a bunch of these hanging up, right?
Love Gun. It wasn't the album. It wasn't the music. It was actually the Love Gun stand. That's the first thing I saw that got me into Kiss. And I remember, I told the story on the show, but I was in Sears and I saw that, and it just totally shocked me.
Oh my God! We need that.
Yeah, right.
And so it's that sumbitch right there. Let me move the lights. So yeah, pretty cool.
Never even been put together, has it?
No.
Wow.
Do you want to get a second one to actually put that together? Like to actually have that display?
I was going to do it on the show.
Oh, good.
I'll show the people at home what kind of looks like put together. There we go. Yeah.
The same guy that I bought the Destroyer mobile from, I could have bought that from, but I ran out of funds.
And then there was also a store display, like the little album flat, which also says, 1977, Accoin Management.
Is it double-sided, John?
No, it's not double-sided.
So it's white. It's just white blank on the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but it is different from it is definitely different from the album cover.
Got it.
Yeah. And then what else was there? Love Gun.
There's a British one which I found. Darren.
Oh yeah, Darren. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's this
love
one,
that.
which is based on the same all the British ads that were running at the time, very similar that ran in their papers.
And that's a standee.
Yeah, I think so.
Got it.
Or a sign. I'm not actually. Now you can see the cutout pieces on it. Sorry. Yes, you're right.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
It's part of a standee. I'm not even certain if this is a picture of all of it, or if there's more to that.
More to it.
Yeah.
Do you have it, John?
No, I don't.
That poster's
I'm
excellent. I
dying
love
for
the
it.
poster.
I love
that poster.
Do you know what I love? The little colours that come underneath each. I was tracing it with my mouse. People at home can't see that.
Yeah,
But
each
the
little
colour-
release there. Yeah.
Yeah, come under each album cover. They're great.
What country is that from?
That's U.S.
That's
but
US.
then I have the Australian Love Gun as well. So if you want me to dig it out, I will. You guys can talk amongst yourselves.
We don't have it. You want to show it, or is it too big of a pain in the ass?
Yeah, let me look. You guys can talk amongst yourself. La da dee la. Good thing these guys can't hear me.
That's right.
Those sons of bitches. Those
sons of bitches.
those rubes that I'm only using to be on the show so I can get more stuff and tell people that I need what the things I need. Oh, hey, what's going on, John? You're back.
So here it is. Let's see if you can see the whole thing.
Oh wow.
No, nice.
And then I'll try to, if you can see the Aster at the.
Yep, you can see Aster at the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool.
Music cassettes.
Music cassettes.
Music cassette.
All one word. That's excellent. Is it blank on the back?
No, there's another poster in there. Yeah, it is blank on the back. Yeah.
No, I put another poster on the back.
No, yeah, it is blank in the back, and it came folded, so it's factory folded. So pretty cool.
Nice.
I would love it if the next poster you need to show is that one. That was in the opposite side. So then you have to go walk all the way back again.
Right.
Why
do I volunteer to do these shows?
A little bit of walking music. Dun, 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 dun,
You know, this one's a difficult one to do because these are unwieldy kind of things, and it's tough to show them. You know, so bear with us.
Yeah.
So, but now we get to the mother load of promotional materials.
Yeah, this is where it got crazy.
That's right. So we're going to move on to Alive 2. And I guess one of the first things we can do is show the arrow behind me.
What is that? The air xylophone? Have we ever seen air xylophone?
It was like Peter's drum fill in
Shandy.
Where he's going.
Yeah.
So
line.
So we have the Alive 2 arrow, and
Just that.
there it is.
That's looking.
That's probably a photo of this actual one, isn't it?
No, I found that one on the internet. No,
Oh,
actually, never photographed the one I sold you.
Oh wow! So this one used to be Nicholas's.
Yeah. So
And,
yes.
and then we have John. You want to show some of that stuff you have hanging up because it's better displayed.
We got those two sumbitches.
All right, now these sumbitches are huge.
Yeah,
I have both of those, but they're not hung up.
Yeah, you got to have lots of wall space. But
That's right.
Yeah, those are cool.
Show 'em quickly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nicholas.
Yeah, sorry, John.
That's okay. No, thank you.
You've got that one, haven't you, Jason?
I do. It's kind of right beside me. It's not hung up. I've got the bits and pieces of it. It's all here.
And then you've also got as well
I do. That's right.
I don't know what you would call this one. What is this?
I'd call it a wall board.
Wall?
Yeah, because it would fold up and it was still double-sided. So you fold it and you have obviously the inside shot and then all the records. So I think they put two of them together and spin it.
Again, to be able to look at something with fresh eyes, man, that concert stage had to just melt everybody's brain when they saw that thing. Like, is there a cooler stage shot? Is there a cooler stage shot of all time?
Oh no.
Than that? I mean, regardless of band or your fandom or whomever. I mean, even the most jaded, rock fan would look at that and go, "Okay, that's the coolest."
That's cool. Yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
As of that thing, I think I was talking to you earlier in the day that when I went to John's place and he had both those on the wall, I remember thinking I'd only ever seen it on the internet or seen it hanging, but not actually seeing it in person. But they're really big, aren't they? Like they take up a lot
they're
of
massive.
Well, I'm just holding the pieces here. I mean, they're huge.
Yeah.
Jason's only 3 foot tall, but still.
That's right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, actually, and Jason, those are actually album flats that Jason is holding. That's how big Jason is. He's like, this is Love Gun.
Smash.
Yeah, this is I bought part of like an incomplete one of this. Kind of similar to what happened with this Destroyer, but I bought an incomplete one of this. I remember Nicholas told me I wouldn't buy that. You'll never find the other pieces. But
Yes,
yeah, you did. And so I bought an incomplete one, and then I was missing like three of the album covers.
Do you know why I said that? Because I'm missing that piece. I just wanted you to.
Is that what it was?
And you say, "You want it?" Oh, no, this.
And then I put out a call and Kiss My Collectibles, and somebody said, "Oh, I just happen to have these three in my collection, just sitting
That's
there."
so
They had them
great.
on a dresser, and they were like, "Yeah, man, I'll just send them to you."
That's so awesome.
Okay, great, thanks. And so I paid for the shipping, and so now I have a complete one. I just got to hang it up. So
You should have been like, I'm not paying for shipping.
what do you mean?
What do you mean? No deal.
Free is
What kind of
free.
ship are we running around?
Deal.
9999999.
Shipping.
That's right.
Oh, that's fun. That's great.
So that's what else? Did we have anything else for Alive? I know Nicholas doesn't have
Live
anything.
two, we have the
Alive 2, yeah.
love
record
those
divider.
things. I've never seen them before. I love them. Those are
I
great.
love those dividers. Joe, would you put one of those in your store if you had one?
You know what's funny? I only have 2 dividers in the entire store that are different than any other divider in the store. One is the actual Kiss logo. Everybody else uses the same font. And the other one is Rod fucking Stewart. Other than that, all of the dividers are exactly the same.
Does it say Rod fucking Stewart?
Yeah, I was going to say that'd be awesome if it did.
It actually uses the exclamation mark asterisk, but it actually does say Rod fucking Stewart on it.
That's great.
Yeah.
And there's also, let's see, let me walk over here.
The traveling we need some traveling music.
This is what it's going to look like when he's on stage with Rob. Oh, yes.
Oh, sorry guys. There we go. I'll figure it out.
There you
There
go.
we
Right
go.
there. Perfect.
There you go.
So this is the bus thing as well?
Yeah.
Yes. And what is that, about 6 feet wide, John?
Yeah. It's about 6 feet. Yeah. It's
About
huge.
6 feet.
Mm.
So
I
what,
think maybe 5 feet.
No, I was going to say. Because otherwise I could lie down along it and be shorter than it.
That's incredible. That thing is incredible.
Mm.
So no posters or anything like that, right? That's just those kind of boardy kind of mobiles and wall boards and
Yeah, I think the only Alive 2 posters were ones that were sold to people, like retail kind of ones, weren't there?
right.
And then there's stuff that came with Japan, wasn't there? But we've covered
Sure.
that in
Yeah.
the Japan edition. Which
Maybe like,
yeah, that kind of era. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But just think about the cost of those things, though. I mean, you're talking about like a die-cut piece that then needs to be packaged and sent out, and you have all these individual pieces and all the string and all the stuff. I mean, these are not inexpensive pieces.
No.
Imagine
And then
money.
the shipping.
Oh yeah, shipping them flat across the US to all those stores.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
huge budget.
Do you have the shipping boxes for any of them, John? I know a few people have the shipping box for the Love Guns, stand up.
Yeah. You know what? I didn't get it just because I don't know how I could display it.
Sure.
But I have shipping boxes I love shipping boxes. I have a bunch of shipping boxes, but for the Love Gun thing, I never got it,
Gotcha.
I don't know why, but maybe I will.
If you can find a deal on it. Yeah.
And you call yourself a fan.
Yeah, what are you, man? All right, so now we move to double platinum, which is displayed behind me pretty well.
Another arrow.
You got another arrow that mocked basically right after the Alive 2 one.
Which is also kind of funny
I have a
because you would need to have the arrow exactly pointing down to the, like, you would, your spot in the store would have to be exactly over the thing,
Yeah.
I have a question about that arrow, though.
Okay.
Nicholas, maybe you can help me with this. Is it a poison arrow?
Shoot that poison arrow through my heart. Shoot that poison arrow.
My God.
And if it is a poison arrow, Nicholas, where would you shoot it?
I'd probably shoot it in a very large. Is that what you meant? I'm not sure.
Through your heart. Through your heart.
Through the heart. You shoot the poison arrow through your heart. You're supposed to play the clip again. I thought we were partners in comedy. My God, what kind of a show are we running here?
I don't know, man, but it went off the rails about an hour and a half ago.
Wait, listen. That is the sound of people like signing off.
Oh, they've way cut off.
Logging off.
Yeah.
Click.
These
Taking
guys
the
think
phone
they're
out of the
funny. I'm not
modem.
listening to this anymore.
I'm too old for this shit.
Not yet.
Oh boy.
Okay, so double platinum. So we have the arrow. Hey, I pointed to it. And then we have right behind my head this double-sided logo. Yeah, you can see it better there. It's got a little rectangular piece that will allow it to kind of fold up.
Box
Huh?
kind of thing. Yeah, like it almost folds into a square box.
Yeah.
Is that kind of?
Well, if you look between, put that back up there.
Oh, please.
If you look between the K and the I,
Yeah.
you see that?
Oh, yeah.
And then it goes all the way down to where it says double platinum. There's actually a little rectangular piece, and it allows it to fold flat. You know, you can kind of shift it and fold it flat like this.
Or you could reach around a meter behind you and show us.
Whoa, easy.
No reaching around.
Hey now.
Reach around.
Easy.
Right.
Yes.
So, and then there's those. John is bringing up, I think, an Australian promo poster. Is that right?
Oh yeah, there's an Australian promo poster.
So when did this come out? Because look what's on there. Down the bottom, second from the right, from the left.
It's got Dynasty on it.
Dynasty. So it actually came out. This series looks like 1979. I just said this series brought up Siri on my computer as soon as I said that. And there was also this, which is the double platinum. You can see that's the Australian design on double platinum. So they had that original double platinum, and then
Excellent.
I assume it's weird that they're saying now available in 1979. There it is. That I'll just solo John's one. Hang on a sec. Does have to do everything?
Well,
Maybe.
did
Wow,
double
logo,
platinum not
everybody.
come out until '79 in Australia?
No, it came out in '78. I'm sure.
Okay.
No, it did, because I've got promo ads that were from 1978.
Got it.
But the design's now different. Look at even the way double platinum's kind of written, and you sometimes see these in the clips when Kiss toured Australia in 1980 in the background. So they're obviously still using it, maybe even into 1980.
John, do you have the U.S. promo poster handy?
I don't.
Hold
That
on.
is, you have that handy, don't you?
I like Jason is like, hey John, do you have that handy? He's like,
I didn't want to pull it off
here
the
is.
wall. Oh, Nicholas.
Not about it.
Jackasses.
I can see here.
So, here is
love
the U.S. promo poster.
I love that. I think that's one of the coolest pieces.
And these guys, I love the
Period.
faces.
They're
So
be-
good.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I love that one.
It's great. So cool.
And then, my headphones. And then there is also the Australian. It's the big sticker that looks like that.
Let me go see
You
if
got
I
that
can.
handy, John? Because
Let me see. Hold on. Talk
Mine is-
amongst yourselves.
I have stored mine somewhere and I can't find it. So paid a shit ton of money for it and I can't find it. So it's here somewhere.
Hold on.
My
You know what they
work.
say about?
Sorry.
Go ahead, Nicholas. Go ahead.
No, that's an even shorter amount of time when I bought the TV Week Australian poster that went in newsagents and stuff, and put it away back in the cardboard thing, and then put that out in recycling. So I had it for one day, thanks to Frank. Frank Aquilina sent it to me, and I was very excited to put it away. Threw away the. I thought it was the empty shipping thing out with the recycling.
Oh
I
my
realized
God.
that I put it back in there. I thought I'd put it with my posters, so I had it for one day.
Oh,
So that's in the recycling somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I'm always super paranoid about doing that though. So anytime I throw boxes away, I always look through them again.
Shake
Yeah,
the box.
Every
Turn it
time.
upside down.
And well, unless I didn't, and it hasn't turned up in 4 or 5 years, so that's what I think happened anyway.
Son of a bitch. See, I didn't know we were doing promo posters.
Well, you know.
I think we'd agreed that we weren't, but now they're sending you on an expedition to the furthest reaches of your Kiss museum.
It's not a poster. It's a sticker.
It's a sticker. Okay, mobiles and promo stickers.
It's an inanimate object.
It's an inanimate fucking object.
You're an inanimate fucking object!
I love it.
it'd be so great if I'm like, aha, I finally found it. Well, let's move on to the solo album.
You guys are pricks.
Oh, bitch.
I
Oh,
quit.
man.
Oh, you mean this one? He's had it the whole time.
Yeah, right. Hey, John, is that handy?
Okay.
You mean this sticker?
There's so many. It's with my posters, but there's so many. I'm like, Judas Priest. But I'll show.
John
I'll
with the
send
big.
it to you.
He's got the big
I've
sweat
got it,
rings.
John. I own it, John. I just can't
Imagine
find it.
this smaller, basically.
Yeah.
With a little bit of different text. But
And stickier. It's just
stickier. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about yay big, something like that. It's a big giant sticker. It's foil, and we're almost certain about it. Oh boy,
I'll send it to you, or
We
we'll
are-
put it up. We'll edit it in.
We're on fire today.
we are. This is bad.
Hello, Rusty. This is called the Rusty as Hell Show.
That's right.
Well, yeah, because they're all like up, and so I'm like,
we should have put a GoPro camera right on you and just had you
Yeah.
walk around and just show it all.
Look at John, like John's like David Bryan from Bon Jovi, like playing the double keyboards, kind of like.
yeah.
All right, so let's move on to the solo albums.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
what do we have?
There's a lot. There's a lot here. Okay, so, you have Jason. You have the arrow.
I
The
have
what?
Shoot that poison arrow through my heart. Shoot that poison arrow.
There it
Well,
is.
that gives him time to go to it. That was a really well timed.
Yep, I have that arrow.
Yeah, there it is.
Hey, Nicholas has that arrow still.
I actually have more than this stuff I'm showing. It's just I can't find it. It's downstairs somewhere. This is what I could be bothered to fish out.
All
And
right.
then the other arrow, Nicholas.
Mm.
Shoot
Yeah.
that poison arrow.
Oh.
Enough of
Shoot that poison arrow through my heart. Shoot that poison arrow.
We
I'm
actually
going to turn
get
the show off.
Sued by ABC.
Can you see that guy?
Yep.
Hand delivered from an Australian to your house. That one.
Yeah.
That's right.
So what is that?
That's the other arrow, Nicholas.
That's
Yes.
the.
Well, I'm not going to play it again, but this is what the other arrow looks like.
Thank God.
But the weird story about this one before I gave it to John was that I'd seen all the stuff I was buying. I bought a huge lot of stuff. It had the Unmasked promo circle, a whole bunch of stuff, and it had that arrow. And then when it came, the arrow was missing from the stuff I'd bought, and there was a poster thing inside. I pulled it. At first, I just pulled it and went, "Oh, it's a poster of it." No, I thought I was getting the arrow. That's really disappointing. Then I suddenly went, "Whoa, this is actually like the printer's proof."
Right.
It's so rad.
Of the arrow. It's like only one distance.
I've never seen it before.
Yeah, but I almost obviously I wasn't going to throw it out, but you know when you kind of go, I was really hoping for the arrow to hang because they're nice physical pieces. But yeah, once I realized what I had, I was going, wow, there would be no others of this. This would have come off the printing as a test version of what this looks like. So
That's why I was asking, because it's all one sheet of paper, right? That you showed, John. That's like the printer's proof of the arrow.
Correct. Or at least that's what we think, right? Head back over there. Why did you even leave the area?
Now I got to get on. It's okay. Let's see. Super cool.
You could have just picked the frame up and brought it over.
That is amazing. Look at that. That is super cool. I love that.
Why are we not soloing him? Nicholas, you're not producing well.
Because you can see the little I think there was the little registration marks. It's a bit hard to see there, but trust me.
It does have registration marks on it, John?
Yeah.
Oh,
there.
okay. I do see them there. Yeah. That's excellent.
Pretty cool.
Do you have this actual arrow?
Now I don't have the actual arrow because I just want to find these promo piece is in really nice condition. So every time I see it, it's pretty fucked up, you know?
You know,
I mean, most of the stuff
I don't ever see these pop up at all.
Mm.
Do you? I mean, do you guys ever see them pop up?
Okay. But I mean, most of the stuff I've always got, because of just the nature of they've gone through lots of owners. Yeah, they've always got a little kind of a ding. You know,
no great way to ship them. Yeah, any of that stuff. Yeah,
John, if you do see one of those arrows that's not in, great shape, I buy not great shape stuff. So.
Okay. Well, if anybody sees out there in Kiss My Collectibles land, let me know if anybody has one.
That's right.
1-800 go for J5.
That's right. So, and then we had
J5 here.
Then we had the solo album standees, which Nicholas has.
Let's see. I think they're up there.
You have all of them?
Yeah. Son of a bitch! It's so hard to show this shit.
The only
see that?
Oh yeah, they're hanging up. That's cool.
And they're all facing the wrong way. There they are. Paul's turning.
Jason will buy you trash.
So what's it? So just we're being distracted by stupidness. What was that? Sorry, John. And then treat it like trash. Okay. So are these the album cover ones, aren't they?
Yes.
You don't have.
I got one here. You don't have to get that down.
Is that these? Are they the ones that stand up, the counter standers, or not?
You can do two different things with them. John has them displayed a certain way. Come back to me. So, they've got these die cuts on the back where you can, and this one's never been folded out, so I'm not going to fold it out. But you can fold this out to stand up, or you can. They have these tabs at the top and the bottom.
How clever! So you could actually make them like 1, 2, 3, 4 hanging from.
You could, John has them hung individually, but you could hang them 4 together from the ceiling.
Oh, so. There you could see them really well now.
Yeah, see, there's the top and the bottom. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. So,
and sorry, Jason, is that the same material as an album cover?
Yeah,
or is it different cardboard or no?
It's identical.
Just an album flat.
It's identical to an album cover.
With an extra bit of cardboard glued on to make that flap. Is it like how does that?
No, it's die cut out of it.
But what I mean is there must be another level of cardboard too, because if that was die cut out, you have a hole in there.
It just you do have a hole. It just pops right out.
Sorry, I thought that's a white bit of paper. No, that is a hole.
That's a hole.
Okay, cool. So that's awesome. So they could really just take album covers, run them through whatever cut.
That's what they did.
Make them. That's amazing.
That's exactly what they did. So,
great stuff.
I've never seen any of these to buy other than Peter. I've never seen anybody offer them up.
I think I got a couple extras actually. Do you have them all?
No, I have Peter. That's it.
Yeah, I think I might. I'm gonna check.
Well, J5, I would love to do some kind of deal with you, although I don't have anything to trade with you anymore. So
well,
it's just dead
I'll
end.
I'll trade you your first album promo poster.
You
just got it.
No way. No way.
Oh, that's
weird.
Jason would be like, yeah.
Yes.
I just got it.
And then the Big Daddies.
Oh yeah, the Big Daddies.
So they're big
That's
foam
Big
core.
Daddy.
Is that just big cardboard?
And this one's in really, really nice shape too.
Mine's in shit condition. See that?
But that one's the small one. That one's
this is the 2x2, and you have the 4x4. Is that right?
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, that looks good, John.
So, John, are those like album cover size on the big ones, or is it even bigger than that?
It's bigger.
I think they're smaller than album covers, right?
Oh,
the 2x2.
Not the 2x2, the big one.
Oh no, those are huge.
Yeah, it's huge. It's
really?
4 foot by 4 foot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that. Those are really. That's really.
So
big.
like two record covers across. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really big.
Cool.
So, and you would, most of the time you would stand those up in windows and things like that, record store windows, and
yeah.
So, and the small one, I don't think the big one does, but the small one has eyelets, so you can hang it as well.
Mm-hmm.
But the big one doesn't, does it?
No.
So, Joe, if you had like an old school record store, and you had like, you know, sometimes they had the window area. Like you may have bought it from, say you rented from an old shop. Now it'd be really hard to fill that thing, because once upon a time you'd have so much material you could actually do your own displays. But now you'd have to, unless you're handy with some, you know, but you wouldn't even have spare cover sleeves, so you actually wouldn't be able to use it other than
exactly. Yeah.
They used to bring like stacks of album plats of like, you know, like I started working in record stores like when the boy bands and Britney Spears and stuff was coming out, and they would bring you like 100 album plats of the Britney Spears album, and you know, the field rep would do like we had these boards that we would pull off the wall, and they would do displays on them using the, you know, there's techniques where you kind of do them corner to corner and stay.
You would curl them. You remember they would make like all those different textured patterns with them and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
And and then they would leave you a bunch, you know, so you could plaster them on your windows and all of that stuff, you know. But they just don't they don't make that stuff anymore.
I loved all that stuff that Tower Records had, that they had their own department. So you wouldn't even have record company sent, but some of that Tower Records stuff was incredible. They were made by their own team.
Yeah. It's like the retail stores who have their own window designers. Amazing. You know, those places that have their own window designers.
I've got, you know, we used to have light boxes in my store, and the labels would send like, you know, 2 foot by 2 foot or 4 foot by 4 foot light box posters. You know, they would be film material, and you would put it over this, you know, you'd have these 4 clips. I think I have like a Britney Spears out there, and you know, all kinds of stuff that I just kept from record stores. So anyway, so
I'm getting from Peaches Record Stores from 1978 a 6x6 Paul Stanley. You know how they would paint those.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that's getting delivered on Tuesday actually.
Oh my god.
And it's 300 pounds. The guy, because he's like, you know, he had to weigh it, and it's 300 pounds, and it's 6x6. You know, it's huge. So I'm gonna get that Tuesday. You'll see it on Nights in Satan Service. I think
John's
I'm gonna put it
in here, boys. Beep, beep,
yeah.
Beep.
I thought you told me the other day you were out of room.
I'm actually gonna have to put it behind the t-shirts. There's a big section, or I think I might make a table out of it. I mean, it's massive.
Knock the wall out and expand.
Right. Well,
the irony is you've got the roller doors, which you could bring stuff in like that, but now you've closed them up to make the poster wall. So it's
exactly. I think I might make a table out of it or something cool like that, because it's massive.
And Rita's just so unfazed by this thing coming into the bedroom because of your lunacy with Kiss. She's just like reading a magazine as this massive thing is like beep beep. Yeah, being lowered in.
Yeah, seriously, guys, if y'all don't know, Nights in Satan Service on Instagram is John's, you know, where he shares all of his collection. Please go check it out. It's amazing. So
it's a commitment.
Yeah, that's right. All right. So is that it for the solo albums?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think there was a couple of posters too.
There's like that one coming in September, you know, the really huge poster. I mean, there's so many.
Right.
But I wasn't prepared for the.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's okay. I think we can cover it in a posters episode. Anyway.
We can. We will do a posters episode, folks. All right.
Yeah.
Next up, Dynasty.
Dynasty. Let's see. There's a lot. Oh yeah. See, there you go.
That's the pyramid.
Walk like an Egyptian.
So this is the pyramid. And they're actually 2 pyramids, and I know John is probably going to grab one.
Yeah, I'm pulling the other one down.
Yeah,
that's a little one while you're grabbing it. Okay.
Now, I've seen that picture. Okay, so John has the other pyramid. We'll talk about it in a minute.
I'm trying to drive. Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, John, come back.
It's all good.
Okay, hold on.
It's all good. I'll just solo Joe. It's like, there we go.
If Nicholas is our producer, he's terrible.
I'm trying to bring up the pictures and okay. All right, so
go for camera 3. Camera 3. Go for camera 3. Camera 3. Now camera 2.
Okay. So this is.
What am I looking at?
Do you have a string, John?
I do.
Now, how is that through there?
It's through right through there.
Okay.
And there was a hole there?
There
You
is.
just saw on
Mine-
that, isn't it? There
Mine
you go.
doesn't have a hole. Does the bottom have a hole?
The bottom does not have a hole.
I think
No, it doesn't. It does. It doesn't, John. We're gonna need a medic.
does the bottom piece of your mobile. All right, so that's interesting because I think I have 2 bottom pieces on this thing.
You think you have 2 bottoms with no hole?
That's correct.
Being very personal here.
How very dare you?
Yes, I do not have a hole in the.
Yeah.
Well, they did stack these, so I don't think it's Frankenstein. They stack these like some bitches too.
Yeah, I don't know. Now I've got to search out one that has.
But no,
Pretty much-
like seriously, they stack these like to make this huge pyramid. So
I know.
And then they
Yeah, but
would hang them
you'd have
too.
thought that they would have, all the other ones, like the other ones that we,
They
they
stacked them. Then they.
There can be only one.
Tired and angry.
They stacked them, you son of a bitch.
They stacked them. They had a hole.
Hang on.
Oh,
You're doing
boy.
a picture. Hang on a second. This is not a joke one. I've actually found something with this, which is. Hang on a
Walks in
second.
here right now, and I'm holding these like things. She's gonna be like, she'd rather me be looking at porn.
Yeah.
At least that's normal. The team of lawyers are writing up the paperwork right now, J5. Don't worry.
Right, I can hear.
So this other one that John has is
Hang on 2 seconds. I'm just uploading it now, and then you can see.
Well,
in
he's
this
got
install
it.
one, have a look in the background there.
Yeah.
See the stack of those have stacked them up that way for the logo.
But they would have still had a hole in them.
that's
y'all.
what I you're right, Joe.
And what about that? What's that thing in the back? They made like a little thing up in the top right hand corner.
That's a mobile, Nicholas.
It's a Mobile, Alabama.
Mm.
So I think they probably just took album flats in the store and made that.
J5, I heard that you started collecting Robin Williams mobiles. Is that true?
That is.
That's
That
right.
is- that is true.
So there's Mork, and
There's Mark.
yeah,
I wish you had collected some Studio 54 merch.
rest in peace, Robin.
I just found it. I had this out here as well. Hang on, the solo myself, which is they were promoting that heavily at the time. See, Robin
That's
Williams,
awesome.
and,
That's
yeah.
cool. That's great.
That's really cool.
You
Yeah,
need,
they were-
to go with, you need that to go with your piece, John. So,
Unlimited
so
source
what
of
John was
energy.
showing
No,
is
here's the best one.
it's a multi-artist cube that has Dynasty on one side.
Cool. And we also had there's a flat thing as well, which is this.
Yeah.
So they're just flats, aren't they?
But then also there is a, God, sorry guys. There's that cork, like it's a heavy cardboard
Now,
one, The Return of Kiss.
do you have this one, John?
That was for sale though. That's not a promo, is it? It's just they've just stuck it on there, haven't they? Oh,
Yeah, that's a poster. Now go up. Let me see the top of that. Oh, you froze.
not now, and just his mic.
Yeah, I don't have that. Nicholas, do you have any info on that one?
No, I've got this one though, which is the promo poster.
Is that, did they just stick that on foam board?
This mine or you mean Jason's one?
On the
Jason.
mic, Jason.
Because I know that poster.
Right.
The poster was it's listed on the Dynasty merchandise form.
Right.
This does not look like a poster stuck on foam
No.
board to me.
Has it got folds in it? No. It's
No.
just roll flat. Okay.
Interesting.
So, I mean, it could be, but I don't know for sure.
Is it the same size of the poster? It is.
It
Is there
is.
any?
Yeah.
Is there any place to hang it?
No.
That's where it will tell you.
Oh, really? Because the Dynasty pyramid did not have a hole in it where they would hang it. They stacked them.
No joke. The Return of Kissing, what I just showed, has two little.
It has eyelets.
Yeah. That
but
will,
see, like
hang.
your solo album 4x4 back there doesn't, does it?
It does.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting. But then it could that could very well be what it is.
Maybe.
We're playing loose and free with the term interesting, but yes.
Oh, yeah. It has this interesting bit of information on the back. It says storage.
Oh, that's cool.
It's just a dumpster or something. That's where we throw this.
So,
no. Really cool. Like Jason's like writing something. Oh, look at what it says on the back.
Yeah,
not a poster.
So weird.
That's so weird. I guess you're right. It's not a poster.
That's great. All right. So is that it for Dynasty?
I think so. Yes.
There's a lot of posters. There's posters and all that stuff, but we could.
Yeah, we can do posters later. Okay.
Yeah.
Another show.
All right. Shall we go to Unmasked?
Unmasked.
Cube.
Oh,
it's Cubey.
Cubelicious.
Cubicle. Go back to John.
Oh, hang on.
Oh my goodness.
I've got to scroll up. I'm doing terrible today. There we go.
Cube.
Oh, that is in condition. Mine was way more beat up than that.
Now, does it have a? It doesn't have a hole to hang it, does it?
It's just stackable, isn't it?
I think it's just stackable.
Yeah.
But you can go like this.
That's right.
Out on the street corner, yeah. It's like,
Sign flippers.
Yeah, I mean, they still make that. I mean, we were doing ones for retail only a few years ago, just in stores for other electronic products and stuff. So they still make stackable cubes all the time. Right. But obviously not in record stores. I found this as well, which is nice to have a look at for people at home. You can actually see that the both sides. You can see both sides of the thing there. Am I totally? I don't know if this one is wrong, but I thought they had different album covers on the two album cover sides. Am I totally? But this one doesn't look. That doesn't look right to me. This picture.
Have you guys ever tried to put one of those together?
I put mine together.
Yeah.
It's so hard. I guess not for you. It wasn't. I was like.
It's that level of information that you get out of this show.
I was like,
I don't know, man. It was pretty easy for me. How do you answer that? Oh, yeah, man. It was real tough.
That Dynasty poster it's a poster, it's not a display.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself.
All
right,
so funny.
Let's move
on.
All right. What else in Unmasked? We got some more cool stuff. So we've got now. That's the Mac Daddy right there.
Which one? And that stand, you can just while he's getting it, or you can see.
He already has it.
No, but I'm seeing it's a bit hard to see.
Yeah.
Have you folded it that way, or is it just straight? Is it just flat, or did you do it like that thing?
No, it's like that.
Yeah. And so this
one
Dutch, right?
This one's from the Netherlands, and this one was from Vinny's house. And Peter told me that they would go to Vinny's house, and they started going to Vinny's house around
Vinny
79. And they would just go to his house, and his mom would cook, Peter spaghetti and all this stuff. And not Vincent. And but yeah, Peter signed this at Vinny's house.
That's incredible.
I don't know when, but I'm thinking, it wasn't at the time because it looks like it's still signed in a silver Sharpie.
It's incredible.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah. Those Dutch pieces are super sought after. Hard to hell to find. So.
There are only two things I can't stand in this world. People who are intolerant of other people's cultures and the Dutch.
What?
It's funny. It's funny because we all help each other find stuff and get stuff. I'm shit you not. This is so funny. Peter calls. He goes, "Hey, do you have this like unmasked thing? This like display? I guess it was in a store from Europe. My buddy Vinny's got one," and so he was actually helping me find stuff. So it was pretty funny. Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, actually, I would love that."
Yeah,
fly, my legendary drummer, Pretty.
Yeah,
fly.
Man,
you're a serious collector when the drummer of the band is out there looking for his own stuff.
I know someone that might want that.
That's right.
Now, there's another Australian one that you also have, John, which is this. This is one of them.
Yes.
Which holds a record, I believe. It's got their signatures. So you can slip a record in there. But I don't know if this person, is that behind it, or is that just what someone else has put in there? Is there anything in that hole?
No, you just put the album in there.
Okay.
But what's really cool about this, on the back of this, it does say, here, you know what? I'm going to pull that down. Hold on. Because this is super cool. Okay. Let's see if we can zoom in on that sumbitch.
Hang on. Yeah.
Can you see that?
Kiss and Kiss signatures are trademarks of a coin management in New York.
Oh, wow.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So their signatures are trademarked.
So what's really cool about this as well is you can play this on a turntable.
No.
No.
Really, you can.
Could you demonstrate that for us, please?
But pretty cool. I love that thing on the back. I think it's really neat.
That's excellent. I have to be honest. I had no idea that was a piece that you put an album cover in. I had no clue, because you always saw it like this. I always thought.
Sorry, doing it at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I just thought it was some kind of poster art thing.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
And then there's that one too.
Right.
You can see. Oh, I don't know why I showed that. It was super blurry. Okay, there we go. John, let's just solo John. There we go.
Excellent.
That's really cool. Yeah, which is kind of the same design as, which I've got here, the promo poster for.
That's right. Promo poster.
That's the Australian one there.
Those are hard as hell to find.
How many colours are going on my screen at the moment with this backdrop?
All of them.
These sunglasses.
All of them.
All the colors are there.
That's right.
Exactly.
And then, of course, the American. I mean, there's so many promo posters.
Yeah, there's lots of promo posters. Get ready.
A lot of them.
Promo poster time.
Promo poster time.
That's right. And what's this? I see you have down here, Nicholas. This.
Yes, there's a quite an interesting story about that.
Okay.
I will tell you in a couple of seconds because I can't remember it. It's from Paul Scarborough, and he said this was a giant logo used to promote the release of Unmasked in the UK stores, which is 29 inches, 74 centimeters long, and printed on 5mm thick card. And he said that it was also, he grabbed this one at a gig. Between the encores, the band came out and threw out guitar picks, drumsticks, LP covers, towels, and a few of the same cut-to-shape promo logos.
Oh, wow.
Ripped to shreds as soon as they got past the crowd at once. I've not heard of anyone mention these logos since. He got one from a store, but yeah, he's saying that he also saw them hand them out at I think he went to the Birmingham gig or the London gig, I can't remember. That would have been awesome. But yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's amazing. John, you don't have that promo?
No, I've only seen the one, and that's the one that Nicholas showed. You know.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, so now we go to the Elder.
Moving along fast. Yes. Would you say that clear poster thing with the?
Yes, that's the US promo.
That would just go on walls or doors or something. You know, something you meant to.
Yeah, like a cling, right?
There are two promo posters for the Elder, and in the US, and this is one. It's a clear. John, do you have the original backing paper that came on? It's like a.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's like a textury kind of brown thing.
Right.
That's so available out there. Even I had that at one point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's how easy those are to get.
And then Nicholas has the other US promo poster.
And embarrassingly, as you can see, that's the one that I've told many stories, which I decided, one of my early ones, which I decided to spray mount to on the board, and you can see what's happened to it.
Lost your mind.
Yeah. I would never do that nowadays, but yes.
And then there is there you go. That's what I was wondering.
Oh,
Look
that's
at that.
so cool.
That is amazing.
That's cool.
This is Dutch as well, right, John?
Yes.
Look how shiny it is too. It's super shiny. Yeah. That's what it looks like out. Yeah.
I'd rather see.
And look how many hands are on it.
What's on the back
Wouldn't that
side?
be weird? Wouldn't that be weird if the other finger started moving?
Oh shit! So there's nothing on the back of the actual album covers,
but it's thick, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I would love it if John was like, "Look at the back of this one," and then just held it in front of the camera for like 30 seconds. Look at it! Look at the back! Look at that, you guys! Look at that!
It's wonderful.
Just look at it. This is a variant because I have another one with 64 dots on it.
Oh, excellent! Yeah. Look at it. And so, were there any other Elder items? Were there any Australian promo stuff?
There's the Australian promo poster. There is the there's a bunch of Elder promo kind of posters and stuff out there, of course. Yeah. There's a really cool, we were talking about the solo albums going back, but there's a really cool promo poster from Argentina.
Oh, yes.
We'll show that on the poster episode.
Are you talking about the best of the solo poster?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's a great poster.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Nicholas, where'd you go?
I'm still here.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right, so let's go on to the last one we're going to cover. Let's do Creatures of the Night. And
Creatures.
Right behind your head, John, is one of the most amazing.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, yeah, I'll probably just lift that one up.
Yeah, just lift. So this is Dutch as well, right?
Gosh.
Yeah.
Look at how cool that is, man.
That's amazing.
I love it.
God, loud.
I'll take it.
Sold.
Pretty neat.
So do other people have this one, or do you think that was made by their record company, or would have been made by?
I think it was probably made by the record company.
Yeah.
But then we were talking about like matches.
Right.
Hang on.
But this is like just promo shit,
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. I've never seen those.
Very cool.
And they're all there.
Did you have the
light one?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, God.
So you know where these came from, which is really cool. And it's neat. This came from that A Coin Locker.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I was like, man, this is fucking awesome. Yeah, because remember that one guy that had that bought that locker, and it was all the A Coin stuff, and this was in there too.
Yeah. And that's super vintage, because you've got the seal. It's a seal at the top, which really does it.
Yeah,
it's crazy. So that's how it would have come shipped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not all of them have, a lot of the ones you see don't have the seal.
Right.
Not that.
How did you anticipate that? So.
Yeah, how did you?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, mine has been. There's a few out of it, but
Maybe I steer the conversation to the clip rather than finding the clips to the conversation.
Maybe.
And then,
but now this is what's cool. There is a store display of creatures
we know
that lights up.
Oh yeah,
My buddy, and I remember it was in Village Records and Tapes, and I looked at it every single day walking home from school. There you go.
Yep.
And my friend William has this. Now, the one he has looks like it was, I'm not joking, like it was like if we all jumped on it for like an hour, but he still kept it. I mean, it is a mess. MESS. And it's so beat up, but he got it. At the same time, he took that Casablanca rug. He has the rug, you know, with the 4 solo faces on the rug, and it's what they walked. It's right in front of a coin, and they walked on it for how many years more they were open there, because it looks like it was walked on a zillion times. It's really cool.
Wow!
But he will not sell it. He will not sell it, and he's not really even a Kiss guy, but he got it when a coin was closing, and because he lived, and I have a picture of him in front, you know, when he was a kid, and they were like, hey, because he would always go by there, you know, he would always go by the office, and they were just like, yeah, we're leaving, we're closing up shop, and if you want to help us move some stuff out, you know, you can take whatever you want. And he was like, okay, and he was walking out, and he saw the doormat, and he just took that, and he took the creatures thing and all this other stuff.
Wow.
True story. Yeah.
Also, my favorite poster.
Yep.
I love that one.
That's a good
one.
Trying to go to the right side, wrong side. This side. There we go. Yeah. I love how they've airbrushed. They've decided Paul's chest is too much, and it's just airbrush black. Have you noticed that?
Or maybe he wanted more hair.
Yeah, just now you've done it. Now you've gone too far. That's great.
All right, that's store promo displays, kinda. You know, we've got posters to follow up on, but sorry that was a little rusty and a little messy, but we had fun.
Yeah.
We laughed. Joe didn't, but the rest of us laughed a lot. So. But so Nicholas has to leave. I can already tell, and he's late to pick up his kids.
Not just my kids, other kids too.
Oh well. So if that's it, guys,
and their arms are getting tired from holding up the
yeah.
Okay, girls, you can let them.
Yeah. We'll see you on the next one.
I need to go get one of those Home Alone pulley cutouts of myself, where I could just be like in another room and be like, "Oh, that looks really good. I'm glad to be here." Just go watch some. I'm just upstairs smoking a cigarette, watching TV, pulling pulleys for my little mannequin downstairs. Yeah.
But it would be more work if you like working those like ropes.
Yeah.
What's that, Nicholas?
Look at Nicholas, how serious he is right now.
No. It's because I told Jason we've got to stop it here while I have to delete stuff to add stuff back in. So
do it.
Give us a few minutes.
A few minutes?
No, about a minute. Okay, hang on.
And I'm also freaked out about being in the top left when I'm not going to be doing anything. So Jason, how do we get you back in the top left?
Solo person, and then they end up somewhere. I think change it.
I like this. I like this better.
It's like that puzzle you get when you're a little kid, and you're like, "Oh man, I got to move this one."
What is that? A tanagram or something like that? That's right.
There we go. Those are the special effects.
That's
Thank
how it
you for
was.
tuning in, guys.
That's how it was originally, right? Yeah. I brought you guys in the same way as I always introduce you, so you're always up there.
Hang on a sec. Just you have to do it one at a time. So just a sec. Talk amongst yourself.
We have been. What else do you want us to do? To think I was done editing episodes.
Do you guys want to talk about the new Ruby Rushton record?
Someone mute Joe.
I'm on that.
On it.
Who's Ruby Rushton?
They're a UK jazz group.
He wrote, "I've been every."
Just kidding.
Hang on. Mobile.
Yeah. Oh,
That's it. I'm out of here.
The reason why he's having to do this is because we have reached our capacity on how many things we can have in our little stash over here. We can only have 100 items.
We've reached our capacity of yuck yucks.
That's right. Nicholas has like
9.
Okay, that's there.
That is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That one will never get old for me.
I think he's put some new ones up here.
I hope when I'm dragging the computer around my internet,
it's a surprise to you.
Okay, all right. I'm going to do them. What, John?
I hope when I'm dragging the computer around my internets is okay still.
It'll be fun.
Man, you should be rolling with a GoPro on your head. That would be the best ever.
That's right.
Have your hands out in front of you. Here I go. I'm walking. We're walking.
Where I had this camera crew and the grips and everything. And
yeah, right.
The boom mics.
Yeah.
Yell and scream at him like Christian Bale.
Right.
Oh, good for you.
Good for you. Yeah, I've got up to we've reached capacity at the solo arrows. So I'll just delete as we're going, and every time you solo John or someone holding up, then I'll quickly upload new ones and that.
Okay.
So I'll just
Sounds good.
We can go from here now.
Okay, here we go.